Thank you for listening to the Richmond Rent Program podcast on the court reaction to parties requesting or facing eviction. California law provided eviction protections through September 30th, 2021, but in order to be protected, tenants had to return the declaration of COVID-19 related financial distress hardship declaration prior to the expiration of any eviction notice for non-payment of rent and pay at least 25% of the total rent owed from September 1, 2020 through September 30, 2021 by September 30, 2021. A court will want to see compliance with these two requirements by tenants and that landlords are not overreaching in an eviction notice where there is evidence of compliance. The rental time periods under COVID-19 are as follows. 1. March 1, 2020 through August 31 of 2020, known as the protected time period, where a notice of eviction may be issued, but a tenant that files the hardship declaration may not be evicted for non-payment of rent. Period number 2 is September 1, 2020 through September 30 of 2021, known as the transition time period, where a notice of eviction may have been issued and a tenant that files the hardship declaration by the end of the eviction notice and pays 25% of the rent owed during the transition period cannot be evicted. Tenants are strongly encouraged to submit a hardship declaration on their own each month that they cannot pay for the reasons stated in the declaration, whether or not they receive any notice. And the third time period is October 1, 2021 through March 31, 2022, known as the recovery time period. A notice of eviction may be issued, but the landlords will be entitled to seek a rental debt for 100% of the rent owed. A court will likely review all documentation of rental debt owed, hardship declarations, rental assistance applications, and payments made by tenants to determine if the landlord has met their burden to obtain an eviction order or that tenants are entitled to protection to obtain rental assistance or work out a payment plan for any rental debt owed. Thank you for listening. If you have any questions, please contact the Richmond Rent Program or other resources provided at rent@ci.richmond.ca.us or by calling 510-234-RENT. That's 510-234-7368.